Hello. So I wanted to do a really quick video, maybe quick, I'm not sure. We're gonna go here. This, you guys have probably seen. It's the Idaho Murders Crime Scene Bodycam released. This is from the Law and Crime Network. And no, go back here. It's trying to make me go do something. Anyways, right here, you guys have probably seen. And I caught something today that I'm not sure about. And so
I'm trying to contact the 432 King Road 10 1158. 3170, what was the second unit going in?
I'm going to turn that way down, maybe even that much down. My God. So, and I turned it all the way down on my headphones on the laptop, but I turned it on in the window. So hopefully you can hear me. If not, oh well, type in the description or something. But this alleged, I'm not really sure how to do this exactly, but yeah, this is alleged. I don't really know what else to say, but these are my thoughts and opinions, observations. Stuff I have noticed. I guess I could even turn the video down here. That might help. But so this is him approaching the house, coming up, and the apartment's behind. So I'm gonna go get out. And I feel like an unconscious person. So he grabs this bag, right? Gets in here, grabs we had because I don't know the rules. And you have these four, right? Here's two. What is this for? And then here's him. Look at his body language. Hands already on head. Interesting body language, right? Hands already together. And we've already talked about the knife, right? Where's the knife? Gotta scoot back up. I've been watching this so slowly, and you can hear him actually lay it down on the table. So, no knife on the stairs. People were saying that might be nice, or this, right? So we will. I don't know if I'm zooming in correctly. Am I zooming in correctly? I might be. This is my first time trying this on the thing, so let's try it. Oh wait, go back just a little bit. I need to learn how to slow it down too. At the same time. But, oh, huh. That does actually look like it. Let's try and slow it down. Speed. Go slower. That's okay. There. Go away. Go away now. And then it, of course, oh, up the handle. Okay. Back to normal. I guess we'll just zoom out and then I will just have to figure it out after. So there playing in my head. Nope. What happened? Did something happen? I don't know. So, I could be sitting in his pocket, but nothing on the table. See, not there.
1370. Okay, stay back there, please.
And right here. See? So if you go back, okay, gonna slow this down. That might be too slow, but
Okay, stay back there, please.
see that? Not on it, and then now it's on the table. That was right when you put it down. Hold on. Okay, good. Where did the mouse go? Where is the mouse? I've lost the mouse. Mouse. Oh. Ah, I found it. Okay. So, I've told you guys about the pictures and what looks interesting to me if you've caught those videos. I want you to look at the floor, okay? The floor each and every time he comes around with light on it. Did you see that? Spot right there. Of course, now these guys come up. So it was mainly more towards the middle of the video, so I will fast forward it, but I first wanted to show you the knife and him actually setting on that noise. That was him actually dropping it on the table.
Dude.
Where is the floor? Look at the floor. See if you noticed anything. Look at. See? It's wet. Here, go away. Go away. It's wet. There. You see that? It's wet. Or at least it was wet. It's drying. Right there. Oh my gosh. Interesting. So, look at that. I have to figure out how to zoom in. Back to normal. Does have to talk to these guys eventually. Well, I guess we could keep watching this. Because look who's about to walk up. Run to the car, run to the car, run to the car. Okay. Skip, and then they were walking up right at that time.
Do you know the...
There's that one.
Can you guys go over to
And
the
then
picture
why would
for
you
me,
be
please?
acting like this if you didn't already know? Okay, so now I'm gonna fast forward. Wait 1 second. I have to cough. So give me 1 moment. Let me go there, and then I'm gonna go here. Excuse me. Anyways, so this is them checking that spare bedroom, and you can kind of catch a little baby bit of the side of the room. actually, oh, there we go. I don't know how I keep losing it. So look, just a little baby again. Now we're gonna go back up. We're gonna go back to normal speed. And I want you guys to look at, well, I guess not this time, but as soon as we go back up the stairs, just like look at the floor. They said there was evidence of the cleanup. Okay, going back up the stairs. Yes, I could just press this button. Go back. Here we go. Like, it reminds me of mopping. Like what happens after mopping. Okay. Right? I guess it's not really good for me to stop. It gets very blurry. Oh, see, even right there. Gosh, I saw it again. Okay, well, we're gonna look into the kitchen here. Look at the floor right here. You can see the marks from where it was like Swiffered. Look, wet, 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 wet. Oh, see, even right there. Walking in through, there was a puddle right there. See? 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 Mac and cheese, because they make mac and cheese. Dylan's room. This. When he looks, or his camera catches the room. I'm going to slow it down even. Wow, this is going to be really slow. Watch the floor. All right here, you can see how it's still glistening wet because it's still wet from being cleaned. One more time. I won't talk this time. Just watch. Okay, so now we're going to go upstairs. Normal. And in the pit, like, it's still slightly looks clean. Very clean. This would be Kaylee's room. This would be Maddie's room in the bathroom. In the pictures that they posted, there was a leaf that was right there. I'm not seeing it here, so that means that one of them brought in the leaf. Unless it just pops right up and it's just super blurry. Come on, show the ground, show the ground, show the ground. That's a mirror. When it's shot because it's angled at what would be like the right far, right far side of the room. Oh no, this is outside. I stand corrected. That's a different door frame. And it didn't even show the floor. I wanted to see the floor again for that leak. That makes me think though that not one of them brought it in. Show us again. Show us again. Okay. Look at the floor. Here again. Where? There we go. Okay. Guess we'll do 0.5. Try not to just look at the floor. Go down, mister. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe we'll see if there's a leaf. That's what this was for. See, just look at these spots. There is no leaf there. Look down on the ground. Look down. That floor was clean. Okay, and so I guess we're just gonna go back downstairs. Look at it. So Kaylee's door was open. Bedroom door open. Now just go forward. This is a banister. So just so everyone knows, right here, where this is a banister, right? Banister. This is a window. Window has light cast through it, and if it hits something, there's normally a shadow. So, yeah, it looks redacted, but it's shadow. In my opinion, I think that it's shadow because you can see these shadows moving. That one perfectly still. There is no leaf there. Why does he keep going back? This is like the third time. That would be pretty sad too, though. It would be very sad. And then he closes the door. I think he closes the door. Okay, come on. Nope, closes the door. Actually, he closes all of the doors upstairs. He doesn't leave it like how it was found. Or maybe that was how it was. Doesn't say anything about the dog being in there. Maybe he didn't. Oh, wait, no. He goes back down, I think, and starts talking about the dog being there. So look, that's Bannister. That's Bannister. Look right here. Look at the floor. Okay, the floor. You see these cleaned, oh, excuse me, these cleaned up spots? And this is right in that other spot that I showed where the substance looking thing is. These patterns are not wood patterny. Look, there's the knife. Okay, so wet there too. See? Here too. Here too. Maybe. I don't know.
Check with the friends.
This was right before everybody dirtied it all up with their boots. Look at wet spots that are still drying. And the only people that have been in that house say if they would have done anything would not have spent time, according to the police, in that amount of time to clean this up. It's not possible. For this amount of cleanup, that's not possible. I guess we don't have to watch this now on this speed. But that is pretty much everything. And I just think that those are wires outside. You know, look, wet spots, wet spot, wet spot. There are clear wet spots. Clear wet spots. I need to get like screenshots and then do side by side of the, look at, see? Of where the spots are that I found suspicious. Because after I started looking at the crime scene photos, you can still see the red. I'm gonna have to do that in another comparison video. But for now, these are just my thoughts. This is just what I noticed and I wanted to catch it before I forgot. Okay.
I'm gonna start IDing all them.
Now, this car, right, in the footage, supposedly, it comes home quite quickly, or to this house quite quickly. Tires are angled all sorts of funny. So now, these guys have had time to talk, they haven't been separated, nothing. Goes down and talks to them. I think that was the main thing that I wanted to show. I might even just remake this video just because I might want to have I might want to have the actual pictures like ready to go also. So I'll do this video and then also that video. Because I don't think, like, I know that I caught a few other things, but these are just the first few things that I caught. And this is just all the house. Just stuff in the house. I guess I did mention body language a little bit. And there's a ton of body language in this. Okay, even just going. But yes, so he's getting out real fast. Okay, I have no idea where we are. I have to like mark these anyways real fast. Spots in this angle. Okay, now kitchen. Donut. Okay. Now, oh, this one I think. No. Can I zoom in to? Want to zoom into the floor. Oh man. What does this look like? I have no idea. Or where I even am. Okay. Let's bring it up smidge. Right about there. guess that's how I zoom in. Can I just press this? Let's see. No. I need to go back. Ah. Okay. Back. Okay. Watch the floor. And again, slowed down. Maybe not, because now we went up in the sky. Here we go. Okay, now scroll down. Where am I gonna go? All the way up to 5. There we go. Just to check. Still shows it as being really high. Right? Right? Does that work now? Okay, I think that will work. And here we go. It's gonna be really slow, but just so we can actually see it. Well, maybe what I should do. Oh gosh. Here. Close the mouse. Right there. Right here. Right there. Right here. So that though is the main portion. What I want to. Oh, whoa. Freaked out there a second. Gonna go back to intermission. That is the main portion of what I wanted to show was the knife drop. You can actually hear it getting placed on the table, which those butt drops are interesting because if he's like passing it in a sense, there'd be no reason to put blood there. So whose red stuff is that? That's interesting that there's red stuff around the knife then. Tried to show that with the pictures. In the pictures I also tried to show the floor. Before I resaw this, I just looked at this body camera footage again today. It came up actually randomly when I was just listening to YouTube. And then I was cooking and I was paying attention. And I was like, those are wet spots. And I remember them saying that there was evidence of a cleanup. You can see it if you look at my other videos. You can also see the questionable areas, and I had to actually delete those pictures. Maybe I'll be able to find them again. I'm not sure. Actually, no, I think that I have one of them saved, but I had to delete all of them because I was running out of disk space. Because I did so I tried to do it was about 11 hours from 55 a.m. to when the cops showed up, and my laptop, it's a MacBook Air, it could not handle it. So what I did was I cut off everything after 4:50 was the actual time. I keep saying 4:45, but it was after 4:50 because I think that that was the loudest time frame. There are still other important time frames in that, and after looking at the floor, hearing something that possibly sounds like a vacuum cleaner or like that type of noise on King Road footage, seeing the wet spots. They also had like 3 mops in there, but they wouldn't just leave the mops, and if they were using Swiffers, whoever it was for cleanup, whoever it was, if they were using Swiffers, they would have to dispose of it outside the house. and not just the weapon, but also all the other stuff, because if there was evidence of a cleanup in that house, they would have had to put all that blood somewhere. My first guess was one of the showers. I thought that somehow they just took like some type of vacuum hose, or like, because I was thinking a carpet cleaner. But anyways, they took a carpet cleaner, ran it over the whole thing, and they just dumped it down the shower drain. That was what one of my thoughts was. Then you just clean the shower after. And like, there were pants outside of the shower. There was nothing on them, but somebody showered recently. So, yeah, I don't know. But the floor is actually wet when the cops arrive. It is still drying. It reminds me of what that one person said. We know that she's not real, but it still reminds me of what she said. So the stories that were going around, maybe, I'm not even sure. But even like, I think one of the neighbors or something said that the door was open. I don't quite remember. All I know is that one 3-letter name, that person is not real. But the story makes it interesting because seeing how the floor was, the doors and the windows, maybe the windows, but the doors at least would have had to been open. Hunter was standing in the door below, so that door was open. The upstairs door, sliding door, was open. And it was wet. It was wet inside that house. I need to find those pictures. I'm going to try to edit another video together where it's just that instead of the knife and, or I guess just the knife noise and the floor. But this one will just be specifically for the floor, because I think that the floor is extremely important. Everybody says that it was maybe outside at a different location. I'm thinking that was inside and outside, both. And then the door was kept open. It would have had to have been kept open because with that much stuff going on, it would have gotten so hot. They would have needed the space. Multiple people. It sounds like they said there was a party noises somewhere. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I do not know, because for that type of cleanup, the perpetrator would have needed a lot more time. So somebody either had a crew that came in after, or everybody helped. Because that floor was still wet. That whole floor. I'm going to go find those pictures, and I will then edit the other video together. Take care. Bye-bye.